Essential items for your new MacBook Air M4. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm really excited to tell you guys about the 5 must-need, must-have essentials for your new MacBook you just bought. This thing just came out and everyone's super stoked on it. I'm stoked on it, you're stoked on it. What do you need though? So let's just jump right into it. So whether you're a student, professional, creative, these items will help you get the most out of your device. First off, let's talk about protection. The sleek design of the MacBook Air needs to be preserved, okay? Look at this thing. This thing is so nice. You don't want to mess this thing up, and especially depending on what color you got. A lot of people, you were attracted to the midnight color, which is this right here. I was attracted to it, but everyone's saying it's a fingerprint magnet, dude. So what you're gonna want is to get like a clear case, something like that, some type of protective slim case that's not too bulky, that can just clip onto the top and bottom, so you can just pick it up, walk it around, and not worry about getting it covered in fingerprints. You've seen this color in the MacBook store. It looks disgusting. It's covered in fingerprints and it doesn't look attractive at all. You know, this thing is very attractive when you take it out of the case. You know, it looks really clean. You're like, oh my gosh, this is such a cool color. But then after a couple days, even right now, I just got this thing and it looks smudgy. I don't know if you can tell in the video, but there's a lot of smudges I can see on it. So number 1 is the protective case. Let's just get the fingerprints out the way while we can, right? Accessory number 2. So as you notice, right when you take this thing out the box, you didn't go MacBook Pro, you went MacBook Air. Everyone's saying this is the most bang for your buck laptop you can get in 2025 is this thing. The new M4 chip, amazing. I've been using it for a while. I love it. Compared to my other laptop, I'm exporting videos way faster. I'm scrubbing through timelines, especially if you're a video editor. I couldn't find like a really good video on YouTube about video editing on the MacBook Air. But yes, like everything I'm doing so far is doing great. Maybe you're into, you know, AI masking and 3D imaging and design, stuff like that. That may push the limit. But if you're not doing that, at least not on a normal basis, even while having a bunch of tabs open in Safari or whatever browser you use, that I was able to scroll through this thing at full playback resolution, 4K footage, no problem, no delay, no lag, no glitch, nothing. Anyway, you're gonna notice the 2 USB ports right there. And that's it, dude, you get 2. The MacBook Pro gets 3 and an SD slot. So what does that bring us to? Dongles, USB hubs. So you don't have to get these specifically, but when I do recommend, if you go and get yourself like a nice little USB-C hub, or it can be USB-C to A to B, whatever the hell you want, make sure the USB is above 2.0. You know, USB 2.0 is pretty outdated, we all know, so I would recommend at least USB 3.2. And that's what this provides. This was fairly cheap. It's about $29. You can get better ones, but you know, if you're trying to save a little bit money, this does the job. And then a little dongle. I bought this for like $6 off Amazon. I'll leave everything linked down below to make it easier for y'all, but I think just having that stuff, sure, it looks a little clunky when you're using it, but at the end of the day, we need to get stuff done on our laptop, right? Whether you're working from home, you know, you need to do stuff on your laptop, you just get it done, okay? And if you want more USB-Cs, get the MacBook Pro. You get one more, dude. You get one more. And if you decide to use more than one more, you're still gonna have to buy one of these. Because right now, I obviously have my 4K monitor that I use this to run up on. It's my 32-inch BenQ 4K monitor, and it does it great. I can do it open, close. This MacBook actually can run 2 external monitors now while it being open. So it's 3 screens that you can have, which is pretty, I mean, if you're into that, you know, you need that, sweet, dude, that's awesome. But for me, maybe I open this one and keep this one up. Another accessory. No, I'm not saying get this exact one. What I'm saying is a wireless keyboard and mouse. If you're kind of tired of the trackpad, whatever, some people honestly just don't like working with a trackpad, at least get the mouse, you know. But if you have an external monitor, then you're gonna, I mean, I'm sure you already have one of these, but definitely a fantastic accessory to have, having a laptop, especially if you hook into an external monitor. It's a must-have. And this leads me into my next accessory for it. If you have the money, if you don't have the budget for it, you just want to work off a laptop. If you do get the MacBook Air, I do recommend you getting the 15-inch. It comes with 2 more GPUs or CPUs, I forgot. It's 10 and 10 instead of 8 and 10. So that's what I got, 15-inch. I couldn't imagine after using this for a little bit, working on a 13-inch. I seen it at the store. I'm like, it's kind of small. You might as well buy the iPad, right? But a 4K monitor, dude. This is the BenQ 4K monitor. Super sleek. It has the MacBook color settings on it as a preset, so it really color grades both monitors damn near identical. So I definitely recommend you have an external monitor, whether it's this one or not this one. I think while you're at home, that's what I do. I plug it into my dock and I work. I get away from the family a little bit when I have to get some work done, because you know, sometimes I love being around family. No, like everyone does, right? Or at least you should, but sometimes you still got to get work done without distractions. Next must have, this is probably one of the most important accessories, especially if you got the M4 base model, is one of these. Now, nothing in this video I'm saying get exactly, but if you do, these are just my recommendations, obviously, because I bought them myself. I'll leave everything linked down below. But an external SSD, okay? These things, you don't want to pay Apple unless you're like that weird about like storage and stuff. You just want everything in one bot, like, or one machine. Go and pay $400 extra for a terabyte of storage, dude. Go spend absurd amount of money just so it's inside your laptop. Cool, it's convenient, but dude, these things are so small. It's this. And you can buy a case from that fits on the top of your laptop. You plug that in, it's one little cord. At the end of the day, if you're really trying to get stuff done, it shouldn't bother you that much, at least in my opinion. But this is the Samsung T7 2 terabyte external SSD, and I love this thing. It's fast. I can even plug it through this thing. So I have this thing plugged in first, I have this plugged in after. Like, it's pretty fast, and it doesn't piss me off or do anything that like makes me aggravated. I mean, I think it works fast enough. And if you're super nerdy, like, and you need super fast stuff, you're probably not even watching my video. You know, you probably already got everything figured out yourself. So just go and do you, dude. But this is for me to help people that don't know. So basically what I do personally is I have the base model, 256 gigabytes of storage on my laptop. And what happens is if you go and fill that whole thing up, your laptop's gonna slow down like bad. And you don't want that to happen. So in the App Store on my Mac, anything over 1 gigabyte, I set to download to an external SSD, which I always do when I have this plugged in. And then after this fills up, I can just go buy more of these because these are substantially cheaper than buying storage from Apple. I bought 2 terabytes for, I think it was like $100 or something like that. I'll leave a link down below. I don't know exactly, but I know it's cheaper than Apple. What else was I gonna say? So I run all my big footage, like all the videos I edited on all my YouTube channels. I run off this. DaVinci Resolve is the editing software I use, whether you use Premiere Cut or Premiere Pro, Final Cut Pro, whatever it's called. Just keep everything on this so you can keep your internals like freed up with some headspace so your computer can work the way it's supposed to and work at the top, I guess, so it can have top performance, I guess I would say. And just run all your big stuff off this. You know, I'd keep maybe small, under a gigabyte stuff on my computer, no big deal. Every once in a while, just go scrub through it and delete what I don't want anymore, or get one of those iMac cleaner apps, you know. But external SSD, definitely the most important accessory, especially if you got the base model. I do recommend, if you maybe even don't want to buy an external SSD right now, I at least recommend getting the 512 gigabyte, just so you can have some headspace where you're not filling up your storage so freaking fast and slowing down your computer. Because I think in 2025 with, I don't know, I think Mac or Apple needs to get rid of the baseline 256 gigabytes of storage. I feel like most people, even people that aren't doing video editing and stuff like that, have a bunch of pictures. It's just not enough. You know, long story short, it's not enough. I think 512 is should be a new standard baseline now. Just how they got rid of the 8 gigabyte RAM. Now it's 16 gigabytes base. You know, I think they need to just up it. I think they're just being cheap, and Apple is just so strategic, dude. They're so strategic in how they sell their models and everything, because you start there, oh, $599 sounds so good. or whatever it is. $9.99 sounds so good for the base model, the 13-inch of this. And you sit there, but I want a little better. So you start upgrading. And 3 clicks away from upgrading, you're already at like $1,800 or whatever the hell the price is. They're good. They're good at it. You know, they make gazillion dollars. You know, they better be good at it. But yeah, they're good. And I guess my one last kind of accessory that you kind of need, this is not really a must-have, is a laptop stand, whether it's a dock where you can stand it up horizontal, vertical, whatever, or one of those angled ones where you can keep it open. I think that definitely helps ergonomically wise and stuff. It can save up space on your desk, which I think is huge, because right now my desk is just too small for my stuff. But yeah, I think that can help. I'll leave a couple linked down below if you have no idea about them, or if not, just go on Amazon and look them up. You'll find a bunch of them. I like the walnut one, the walnut wood one. But yeah, so that kind of wraps up our list for essential items for the M4 MacBook Air. I definitely believe by investing in these accessories, you'll protect your device, boost your productivity, and create an optimized work environment for yourself. And I hope you found this video helpful. Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more tech tips and reviews. Let me know in the comments which accessory you can't live without. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.